So today I want to show you a small business banking app right on your phone that you can start utilizing for your small business, any kind of side income that you're earning, and keeping it away from your personal account so that way it's easier to manage when it comes to your bookkeeping, I should say. Now, this bank is called Novo Bank. I've actually done some videos here on the channel with them before. So if you want to check them out, I'll have them down in the show notes down below for you. But if you want to actually just sign up and check out Novo as well, I'll have a link down below. They do have a nice sign up bonus for my audience, and they do help support out the channel. So it helps make more free content just like this. So like I mentioned, I've done videos about them before, but I figured let me show you what the app looks like on the back end so you can kind of have an idea of what this is really all about. And like I mentioned, if you're earning side income from things like Turo or Airbnb, or maybe you have other small businesses and you're bringing in that income, having that small business bank account is crucial to making sure that you keep all your finances separate from your personal and your business. So you can see here, this is me logged into the business account. The cool thing is at the very top, they usually have some kind of quote or some kind of like picture, and that changes on a regular basis. It's not a big deal, but it is really nice when you see some good quotes when it comes to like running a small business, and especially on the hard days because it can get really tough running those businesses. You can see the first thing you notice is our balance that you have available, and then anything in reserves. So the reserves are kind of like a savings account in case you want to keep money aside for like taxes or maybe for like big expenses. I just kind of keep it all in one, and then I do the calculations on what's taxes and what's expenses on a separate like Google sheet. That's just my preference. Next thing you can see right over here is make a payment. This is for any payees. Since this is my Airbnb account, this is actually where I pay my cleaners directly from my account here, as well as maybe sending any money to my personal account once I, keep money aside for taxes and expenses as well too. Now, next up, you can see virtual card. You do get a physical card when you sign up for Novo Bank, but if you wanted to have a digital card as well, maybe on your Apple Pay or Google Pay, this will allow you to have that on there to be able to utilize it anywhere you go. It is a MasterCard, so it's available to use pretty much anywhere. But obviously the virtual one is mainly going to be used for, again, that Apple Pay or Android or Google Pay if you want to use those at locations that don't have a actual physical place to be able to swipe. Now, I went ahead and swiped down a little bit so you can see they have a recent activities area. This is where you can see all the money coming in and going out. We'll click on that to show you a little bit more details and like how that kind of breaks down. But you can see things going out with an external withdrawal. You could see external deposits. You could see POS withdrawals. Those are like charges on the card on a monthly basis. Then they have an area over here with apps. These are integrations with companies like Swipe or QuickBooks that allow you to go through the process of being able to work integrated really well with Novo and those companies. So that way, maybe if you're doing bookkeeping with QuickBooks, it'll do a much easier job of transferring all that data. Then you can see where it says Invoices. This is going to be to be able to create invoices. So if you need to charge a company for your work and efforts, this can be done properly. So that way they send it to the right bank account and maybe don't accidentally put in the wrong like routing or account number. And then like I mentioned earlier, there is reserves. This is going to allow you to be able to create savings accounts. Great for people who maybe don't want to have to deal with, keeping track of how much is taxes, how much is expenses. You could just put money in a tax reserve if you wanted to. And then over here, you can fund your Novo account. This is probably useful when you first open your account. So that way you can have money transferred in so you can start spending it through your business. And that's how you can do it from there. It does tell you how much you've received so far from this month if you wanted to go through and, keep track of it. And again, in the accounts activity feed, we're going to kind of see that a little bit more in detail. They do have a nice referral business. So again, if you want to sign up, link will be down below. You get that nice little bonus, and that does help support us out as well. So we can keep making stuff like this. The last part here, you can see it says Novo Boost. It says connect our Stripe integration and get paid 2 days earlier. So if you get money coming into your Stripe account, it goes into your Novo account so much faster than if you just did a regular transfer. And then you can also customize this board as well if you want certain things up higher or lower onto the login. So you can change those intermittently as you see fit. Now let's go ahead and jump into the activity feed right over here. And this is again where you're going to be able to see a lot of insights. So you can see money coming in and money going out. You can scroll through here and you can see all the different things as well. If you go click on financial insights, this is going to give you a really cool breakdown of money coming in and money going out with spending. So you can kind of keep track of how things are going for you, which can be very helpful for a lot of small business owners. So you can, keep in mind, the ebbs and flow of your business when things are doing great or things are going slow. You can keep track of those kind of things and then build up a better reserve when things are maybe going to be a little slower, or spend a little bit more of that reserve if you're going to be in a time where money is coming in at a much easier pace. So those are going to be the different things when it comes to how Novo is going to look for you on the app version. Now I'm going to want to show you how to sign up for a Novo bank account, but before we do that, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below so that way you can keep on learning and growing when it comes to managing your small business. And again, to be able to go through this process of learning how to utilize Novo, I'm going to have a video right over here to show you step by step on signing up for an account. My name is Dennis, and I want to help you in that next video.